It's not been a straight path for K-State running back Dylan Edwards to get to Manhattan, originally committing to K-State and Notre Dame before spending last season at Colorado.
But he returned to his old school last night and scored a TD right in front of that loud crowd. And K-Nation's Caroline Sorrell caught up with the sophomore on the field right after that Wildcat win.
Well, Dylan, thank you so much for joining us here on K-Nation. We appreciate it. Let's just first thoughts after this game. I mean, we're standing here at, after midnight. It was a late one, but what's going through your head right now?
Just very humble and very happy. I'm glad we came out here in a tough environment and got a win as a team. And it was a great team, hard-fought win, and I'm glad. I'm just happy.
Yeah, and I want to ask you kind of what this week was like. I know you guys had a bye week mixed in there, but I want to know what this week was like for you heading into this game, knowing it was on the schedule. What was that like mentally for you?
Yeah, a little bit of nerves going into it, but I knew if we came out here as a team and did what we had to do and had a great week of practice, I knew we would come out here and get the win.
Yeah, and were there people reaching out to you throughout the week? Maybe old buddies from here, people that used to watch you here, like anything like that?
Yeah, old teammates, just talking stuff,
Yeah.
But it was cool just to see them again and to play against them on the opposite side.
And let's talk about that second quarter touchdown. Walk me back through that play from your perspective when you dove into the end zone there.
Yeah, that was my first touchdown on this field. I didn't get to get a touchdown on this field last year for my freshman year, so it was definitely a great feeling I had. And I'm just very happy as a team we got it done, and we can go back home with a W.
Yeah, absolutely. And I saw when you were running off the field after that touchdown, all your coaches were giving you love, Coach Kleiman, everybody else, just everybody hugging you. That had to have been a cool moment for you.
Yeah, Coach Kleiman is a leader of men, and so when he says you do a good job, you definitely take it to heart, and I appreciate him for allowing me to come here and be a Wildcat for sure.
Absolutely, and I want to talk about you and DJ as well, the threat that you guys bring together, on your own, but also together. I mean, do you guys feed off of each other when you're both playing well like that?
Yeah, we definitely, on the sideline, talk to each other and just, congratulate each other when we have a good run, and he lets me know when I feel like I missed a cut, or I let him know if, he needs to look outside more or do anything like that. But he's a really good player, and I'm glad I have the chance to play with him this year.
Yeah, absolutely. And is there anything you're learning from him that you're taking from him? I know he's, just a year above you, but anything that you've kind of taken from him since you've gotten here?
Just to always stay humble and keep your head down and just grind. He's definitely a quiet guy, but through these months, and I've been here, I've been talking to him and just knowing him as a person, and he's a great teammate to have, and I'm definitely going to be telling my kids about how I play with DJ Giddens one day.
And you brought this up a little bit ago, but the environment here tonight, there were a ton of K-State people here too. There's a lot of purple mixed in, but it got chippy there a little bit throughout. It was loud in this place.
Yeah, it definitely was loud. The environment here is second to none, and coming here is very tough to play. So coming here, we knew we were going to have to block the distractions and keep a level head, and that's what we did.
Yeah. And how do you guys do that when you're down in a situation like that, crucial crunch time at the end of the game? Things are loud, everything feels like it's closing in on you. How do you guys lock in and do that? Is there a voice in there? Is it Avery? Is it Coach Kleiman? Somebody that's bringing you guys back down to earth?
Yeah, really all the coaches were just saying to block out the distractions. We knew there were going to be chippy plays, a lot of talking, but as long as we stay together as a team and believe in what we have in the locker room, everything will take care of itself.
After the game, you were out there hugging guys that you used to play with. Coaches were coming over and dapping you up and just hanging out with you, and there were a lot of smiles going on in that huddle post-game. Just talk to me about what that was like for you.
The people that came up to me after the game are very, very close friends of mine that I lived far away from home in Kansas, so those guys were really like my brothers like when I was here. So to have them come on the field and congratulate me for the win, that shows a lot about them as a person and people. A lot of people like to downplay, Colorado and just, call them a different program than others, but, there's some real guys on that team, and it showed today after the game of how classy they are as a team.
Any final thoughts from you being in this place?
No, I'm just very, like I said, very happy we got the win, and I'm very blessed to be a part of this team and what we have going on here at Kansas State. And this is what I wanted as a player, coming back home and just enjoying these experiences with my new teammates here.
Awesome. Well, I'm glad to hear you're enjoying it, Dylan, and of course, glad you guys are walking away with a win. Thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate the time.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
He handled it well, but I cannot imagine going back into that environment
Right.
with the national spotlight, standalone game, and got a touchdown out of it.
He did. Knows how to spin the rock, too.
It was a pretty good spin. I was
was.
watching it too.